You have that now.
Yes, we do, but it's on an individual basis.
And to override that,
We're not going to put half the manual as yeses and half the manual as maybes. It's a policy manual. It is what it is. If the motion by the majority of the board is to follow that policy, fine. If it's to not follow that policy, fine. And that's what Mr. Schwab means. He doesn't mean some you have to and some you don't. You're looking for a definition of yes policies and maybe policies.
So if I want to apply a policy to, let's pretend yourself or Mr. Stern or Mr. Wenser, that's on that majority, and I want to apply that policy because they violated it, do I have not the majority, so they are absent of that responsibility to meet that policy?
Yeah. If the majority of the board says no, we're not going to do that, then yes.
So you understand what you just said? You said that if I have a board member in the majority.
Sounds a bit off when you realize that it is our government making local laws for our children and the district.
Wow, that is scary. Looks like you have a lot of work to do.
It's just the beginning. Across the state, we have found other board members that are having similar problems. It seems as if boards give their responsibilities to oversee the administration back to the administration.
What?
Yes, they abdicate their responsibilities of oversight to the superintendent and their responsibilities of writing policy to the solicitor. It seems as if they don't understand how it was supposed to work. They don't read the documents, and sometimes they don't even have them or ask for them. Here's a clip of Board President Larry Stern abdication of his responsibilities to the superintendent.
You, as an elected official, are going to abdicate that responsibility of this policy.
I'm abdicating operational responsibilities to Mr. Cleaver, yes.
That's not bad enough. He then also abdicates his responsibility to the solicitor, as if, since he doesn't have a law degree, he can't write the laws for the school that the government is supposed to write, and allow the solicitor to help make sure it's written properly. But the guidance comes from the people to the board, to the solicitor, back to the board for approval.
The solicitor is the government's employee, and if you're going to use a solicitor that tells government what to do instead of the other way around, that's why it needs to have its.
That's why he's educated in BDE and business law, so I'm not.
And remember this one about reading the reports or listening to the people?
On something that you didn't read.
Because we got to move forward. You know, you're a businessman. Hey, if this guy's your competition is doing this or that, look at the schools around us.
You're competing. Steve, why did you vote on something that you didn't read?
I'm happy with my judgment. That's all I'm telling you. Excuse us, please.
Sure. I have a couple other questions for you. Do you have a minute afterwards?
No, I don't.
You won't take a minute?
I have other issues besides listening to everyone else.
Do you have a copy of the feasibility study yourself yet?
No, I don't.
Have you read any of it?
No, I didn't.
The system is broken. Pennsylvania Department of Education, in the school code, dictates local control. It talks about the stakeholders electing a government for their benefit to allow them input to govern their local schools. And we have a board giving that power to the superintendent and the solicitor to run the show. They're taking the people's voice away. They're silenced by a feckless 5.
Because I did the math of $60 million spent, $1.2 million saved. That's a 50-year return on investment. That's less of a benefit than what you're paying in interest, which is actually $28 million in interest. That's more than it costs to repair all 4 schools twice. We heard many times that the cost to repair is equal to the cost to build, but it sounds like no one ever counted in interest.